Man, that was also I need to get it in writing. So I was like, so do I use my name or okay, so for my name in Pokemon Legends, do I use Railu or Brennan? Okay. Heads Brennan, tails Railu cuz Railu has a tail. Heh. I'm clever. Also, I don't know when my stats got decreased, but we're gonna fix that now. Oh, it was the trap, right? That I probably set myself. But yeah, so the thing. So I was like, heads, Brennan, tails, Railu. You know, I flipped it twice, just to check, and both were heads. So I was like, okay. That's how we're doing this. But yeah, I love. Okay, so I love the. I do love the new battle system with the like priority based and the speed based like queue list. I wish it was a little bit easier to manipulate. Like, you can an agile style move is not necessarily going to always, you know, mean that you go twice. Sometimes it can also mean you go 3 times before the enemy, which is fun, but that also, and I mean, obviously it's going to be partially determined by the Pokemon's speed stat. I know. I'm just... I don't know. I really want to just look and see how exactly the system works, but you know, it's simple enough to understand, but I want to know exactly how it works. I'm not a super I'm a very casual Pokemon player, so EVs and IVs, I don't know if IVs are still a thing, but EVs definitely are. And you literally get items to just directly increase EVs. And also, by the way, so since you have to catch so many Pokemon in order to get like full Pokedex completion, you have to, I think, for all of the Pokemon I think I've seen, it's 25. I don't know exactly if that applies to the starters as well. I assume that there has to be a way for you to get the starters later down the line, or that it wouldn't make sense. Like, oh, complete the Pokedex, but you can't get 2 evolution trees. That would make no sense. Or that would be really annoying if like you have to force this one thing for multiplayer into an otherwise single player game. Sorry, I was just texting a friend. Was like, sorry. Yeah, I think. Okay. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I certainly, I don't mind that the Pokedex. I don't know exactly how many Pokemon there are. And I do think they will eventually, add more. I don't know if they'll try and add the entire Pokedex, every Pokemon. I would love it if they did, but I also don't expect them to. But I want them to because I want to get Sandslash. But that's a personal. That's just a personal want, I guess. But yeah, I think the only things I really don't like, there's no double battles as far as I know. So okay, that's not exactly true. You can have wild Pokemon and also trainers, or not trainers. Well, you know, trainer equivalents. They don't technically call themselves trainers. There are some battles where you do fight multiple Pokemon at one time, but you never have the option to bring out more than one Pokemon yourself, which is a really interesting challenge, but I wish it was more of a, you know, I mean, frankly, I wish you could just, you know, bring out all 6 Pokemon at the same time if you wanted to. But at the very least, I would like the option for double battles because you can get 4-on-1. I think is the most extreme example I've seen, and I don't know how far it goes. Okay, a 4-on-1 is probably the biggest you're gonna see. Granted, they were lower level, and that was just because it was a specific event that means a lot of the mass outbreak as it was. But yeah, but I digress. That you can't, your Pokemon don't follow you around. You can call them out in the field and around the main village, but they just stand there. They don't actually follow you around, which, like, come on. I can understand why you don't want to do that, but, like, just have it so that, like, if you're sneaking, they just you know, go back into their Pokeball. You know, like, come on. Oh, Roche, don't you do this. Oh, Roche. Oh, Roche, you know me too well. Then also, I think maybe a smaller issue I have. Well, also, I would love it if there was like a proper just trainer battle mode. Maybe that's in the end game. I certainly hope it is, but I have no idea. At least not yet, anyway. I also wish. So there's Pokemon that will basically not react to you at all. When you go up to them, there's ones that'll run away, and there's ones that will attack. Some will, you know, like attack and then run away, but I digress. The ones that don't, there are ones that literally just walk up to you and are like, yeah, no, just catch me. Why not? And you don't even have to, like, get a back strike on them. You just throw a Pokeball at them and they catch. Like, but there's no way that you can just interact with them. Like pet them or something. Like, that's the thing that is really missing, you know? Because, like, just a little Bidoof just come walk up straight up to you and just say hi, and you just give him a little pat, and then chuck out the Pokeball at him and capture him. Force him into hard labor with the construction core. Which is an actual side quest. Not quite that dramatic, but may as well be.